So if you happen to watch my last video in my prison bus remodel series, you noted that early on I took some time to put a temporary cover over the fuel sending unit. Instead of just welding that shut, I screwed a temporary cover down. That way in the future, if I need to replace that fuel sending unit, I can just go in and unscrew that cover and actually access it. But brilliantly, immediately following that, I put down the subfloor right over that. I had intended to cut a hatch in the subfloor, but I didn't do that. So I'm not going to tear the subfloor out. It's looking really good. Instead, I'm just going to retrofit that hatch and then get going with some other projects around the bus. I had some odd jobs around the bus that I'd been putting off. It was a rainy night after work and it seemed like a good time to do some of that cleaning. And I had no leaks coming through the hatches thanks to the silicone I put up there last week. And next up, as you can see, I took out the blue painter's tape and just kind of laid out a first go at some walls, dividers, furniture, and whatnot. This ended up changing later, but I'll just kind of show you my process here. So the basic idea of what I have here is that you would walk into the bus and there would be some kind of unit behind the driver's seat, maybe a small cabinet or table or something with some storage. And then over on this side there would be kind of like a storage slash couch with possibly some kind of seat-belted jump seat over here, so you could you know, ride shotgun fairly comfortably on long road trips. And then I'm leaving this area right here back behind the driver's seat kind of open, probably for some kind of flip down shelving or table. More open area here. And then this would be kind of right or left kitchen. So right side would be sink, cooktop, fridge, and then over on this side would be extra counter space back over the wheel well with other appliances and water and whatnot. And then over here would be eating area. And then back here would be bathroom. On the right side would be shower, and on the left side would be toilet. And then in the back would be the dedicated bedroom with a loft and a queen size bed up there. And then here's a view from the back of the bus looking toward the front. So right here I'm where I would be up in the loft bed, and I'd be looking out the bedroom door, seeing the bathroom. Toilet on the right and sink, shower on the left, kitchen on the left, more kitchen and eating area on the right, and then the kind of open exercise, chill space, couch on the right, unit on the left, maybe a fold down table over here. I blew some cash on Amazon and bought a few of the components for the electrical system, which I am going to open up here and then lay out on this piece of plywood. It took me a little bit of time to figure out where everything is going to go, but ultimately I saved a bit of space in the plywood so I could cut it down to size. Alright, let me just freeze things for a second. That sound you just heard was the tornado siren that goes off in our town on the first Tuesday of the month, every month, 10 a.m. It happens so often, you kind of get used to it. I use this white marking pen to leave a trace of these bolts on the plywood, so then I can drill some holes to recess the bolt heads. I ended up moving all the components around a little bit. I just wanted to make sure they had room away from each other and for all the wires coming out of each one of them. And in case you don't recognize these components, on the left is a simple breaker box, in the middle a converter which produces 12 volt power, and then on the right a small fuse box for those 12 volt fuses. Fuck me. Fucking Nujabes. And no, I'm not playing this section in reverse. Drilling with a hole saw into wood, I always go backwards. I just find it produces a lot less torque on the saw and actually works to make a hole.